right, I think I'm on. So when I proposed this session, I thought I was going to have an hour to speak. So I thought that 30 tips, tricks, and tools to save you time would be a great thing for a full hour. I could spend 2 minutes or a few minutes on each one and less on others. Instead, I have 18 minutes, which due to the fact that I have 56 slides, somebody who's really good at math, tell me. I think that means I have 22 seconds per slide. So your feedback is very likely going to be, she talks too fast. But I already know that. I'm going to talk really, really fast, but then I'm going to give you guys the slides so I can just do a brain dump on you, and then you can have time to go back and look later at the tools I talk about. So I'm Ashley. I work for Prosperent, which is a company that builds tools for affiliate marketers, and another company called Shareist. The founder of Shareist is sitting in here, so I'm a little nervous because I talk about his product a lot. But that is a content marketing platform that helps you curate content, collect all your content, and then send it out to all of your social platforms and your WordPress blog and newsletter all from one place. So as you already know, due to the fact that I did 56 slides for 18 minutes, I am a horribly disorganized person. So instead of trying to be really organized about putting all the tools in really nice categories, I just put them all in there in random order. So we're just going to jump in and get started. So these are 30 of my favorite tips, tricks, and tools to save you time with social media and affiliate marketing. The first I look at and I call SMO-NOEM. It actually stands for Social Media Optimizer.noem.com. This is a tool where you can put in any URL that you're working with, so it could be your own blog URL or a blog URL that you want to share, and it's going to show you how it is going to show up on the different social platforms. So you know when you're trying to share something on Facebook and you think the picture is going to be big, but it ends up being really teeny tiny and you wish that you had shared it differently? This will show you what it looks like beforehand. It'll show you what information is coded in to turn into a Twitter card. So it's very useful before you post on social media. The second set of tools, I want somebody to count and tell me when I reach 30, because I think I go way over 30. So you have to decide if you're going to count this as 1 or as, I think it's 12 when it comes out. I counted it as 1. Simply Measured is, I'm going to try and see if I can walk around. Yes. Can I use this one? All right, thanks. I want to move around a little bit, but Simply Measured is a really expensive set of tools, but they have 6 or 12 tools that are free. These are Twitter analysis. You can analyze all of your followers and their demographics. You can analyze your Instagram users or your Instagram followers, your Facebook fan page. You can look at your competitors and analyze the content they're sharing and the demographic of their users or their followers. There's a lot of information here that is already on each of the insights of each of your social media platforms, but they present it a little bit differently and make it give you a little bit of data that you wouldn't typically find in the insights. It's awesome. So here's the second set of 6 that's in there. This is one long page on Simply Measured. If you use Vine, you can analyze your content on there and your followers on there. You can, if you do customer service on Twitter, then it will tell you what the feel is from your customers, if it's generally positive or negative, if you need some work on that customer service in there. So check out these Simply Measured tools. They save you a lot of time and give you a lot of information that will help you enhance your content marketing efforts and your social media efforts. The next one, I'm going to do a bunch on Prosperent. I am totally and completely biased, obviously, because I work for them. I'm like the hair club guy where I work for both of these companies because, I'm not bald, but not that there's anything wrong with being bald. But I work for them because I love the product. So Prosperent makes it super easy to be an affiliate. How many of you guys in here are on WordPress? Okay, so at least half of you use WordPress. This would be what you use to do affiliate marketing on your WordPress page. We have tools that allow you to put a store on your WordPress page, a full store. I'm going to get to that. I have a slide about that. The Prosper ads, I think I have a little dot there. The Prosper ads are really similar to Google ad sense that you can put on the side, on your sidebar, but it'll match your content in the same way Google Ads does, but instead of sending it to a web page, it will send it to a physical product, and you will get paid per purchase as opposed to pay per click. Prosper Links allows you to identify a keyword in your blog. So if you have a shoe blog and you say Nike over and over, every time the word Nike appears, Prosper Links will create an affiliate link out of that word and send it to the Nike site, and you'll get an affiliate commission if somebody purchases. You can do that with any type of word. Every time you say the word avalanche, it could go to avalanche tickets. I was going to say something ski related, but maybe that's not so appropriate. We have the product insert, which you put a small piece of code on a blog post, and it will analyze the content from that blog post and put products in there. If the blog post, for example, is talking about red shoes, you can identify different brands you want to have in there as red shoes, or you can just say a specific red shoe, and it will show 3 of that exact red shoe from different stores, so it's kind of like a price comparison. We have the content inserter, the auto linker. We have so many products in there, so I want to fly through it. If you are not on WordPress and you believe that based on your coding experience you would use the API, please show me just by a raise of hands if you think you would use a product API. Okay, so there's a couple of you. So that means to me that you understand that an API is a way for one computer program to talk to another. We have access to 4,500 different merchants, 50 million products, and we have a variety of endpoints that make those products and merchants accessible to any computer program. So if you're building an app, for example, and you need access to different trends, or you need access to products that are related to celebrities, we have all those API endpoints. If you have an idea for a website that you believe could make use of coupons or local deals, then we probably have a solution for you. So an API is a little bit higher level. It's for programmers, but we have access, we can give you access to all kinds of product-related data. This continues on. We recently launched our Celebrity API, which we matched products to 19,000 different celebrities, so that includes athletes. So if you have a site where you're talking about athletes and you want all the products related to that athlete, you can get that data here. I use the example all the time because I have a fashion blog and I love to talk about celebrities. I am a celebrity gossip addict, which I can't believe I just admitted that on a microphone. That's maybe a little embarrassing, but if I were writing about Jessica Simpson, for example, I would want to pull in all the products that were related to Jessica Simpson. And I'm not talking about the Jessica Simpson brand shoes because as beautiful as they are, they're usually 6 inches tall and they're a little too tall for me, but all of the sweaters she's recommended, all of the pants she's shown up in, all of the bags she's been seen with, we have access to all that data for your different blogs. This is a little complicated to get access to. We have mentors in the forums that can help you with all that if you think you're interested in it. This is an example of those different products on a website. So this is just a sample website where we have all the products stuffed together. So it's not meant to look like this, but you can see right here, this is where products show up in trends. So if you put the keyword Steve Madden bags, it would pull in all the most popular Steve Madden bags right here. If you wanted to use the product that is like Google AdSense, this is how they display. You can see over here, this individual used the brand filter API, so you can have all the brands over there. So there's a huge amount you can do on your blog with the WordPress plugin or with the API with Prosperent. So awesome. This is our newest, the way the store displays. You can search for products. You can identify which merchants you want on your store. I have a couple web pages that look just like this, but they're divided up by subject. So I have a baby gift website that just has this big search bar. What are you searching for? And then it has the different, it does have Nordstrom, Macy's. It has different places where you could find baby gifts. And those are the kind of products it calls in. So it's a very awesome store. This is the bottom of it where it's pulling in popular products. I am feeling like I'm doing what I said and talking really, really fast. So hopefully you guys can type really fast and take notes. But remember, you get access to this video and to the slides. Outside of Prosperent, this is where you're going to notice these are absolutely not in any organizational fashion. How many of you, by a quick show of hands, use Toggle? I cannot believe that. Okay, so Toggle is this awesome product where if you manage social media clients and you want to keep track of when you're switching between clients, you set up categories in Toggle. You can have a button on your desktop that says stop and go. You stop when you're working, or you start when you're working on a certain task, and you stop when you're done with that task. Switch categories, start when you're on the next task, and it makes these really pretty graphs for you later that you can turn into your boss who thinks you're really disorganized and it looks like you're organized. So this is actually one of the products that I hate, but I'm so grateful for because I'm not good at keeping track of my time. This allows me to do so. The next one, I always pronounce this wrong because I am a yoga instructor, so I say asana, which is, I say asana, which is poses in yoga, but that's incorrect. It's asana. It is a checklist on steroids. So how many of you guys, quick show of hands, use asana? Awesome. So this allows you to collaborate with team members. You can build a checklist. You can set up different companies. You can set up a checklist for your home life. You can set up a checklist for the grocery store, and you can set up a checklist for your work. Then you can put different items in there, assign them to different people. You can have a calendar view. You can assign it to different days. It is the most amazing checklist ever, and it's free. So I love that thing. It is life-changing because then it syncs up with all your devices and you have your checklist everywhere. Twitcher is a tool that I use. It's also free. It's a Chrome extension. I manage, I think, about 19 different Twitter accounts. And Twitcher, I can, every time I sign into a new Twitter account, it lists that account right here. So my Twitter account has this really long list, and whenever I need to switch to another account, I just click it. When I'm done with that account and don't feel like having it on my Twitcher anymore, I drag it off. So it's very easy to use, and it's free. Mention is Google, I keep saying on steroids. That's like one of those really cliche things that you should not say because really steroids aren't very funny. But I'm going to say it anyway. So Mention is like Google Alerts on steroids. If you do not have Google Alerts set up for your company name, your name personally, and some keywords that are related to your site, you need to go home and do that. You'll get emails that tell you when those items have been mentioned in the news or on blogs. Mention takes it a step further. It has a little bit of a stronger search engine. So with Shareist, for example, we get emails from Mention all the time saying, Neil Patel has written a list of the top 40 tools that are necessary for content marketing, and Shareist was on them. So we would never know about those articles if we didn't have Mention set up. It has a base entry that's free, that is as much as we need, and then the upgrade is fairly inexpensive each month. BuzzSumo is one of my favorite tools. I used to use Littlebird. Littlebird is awesome, but it's $250 a month. BuzzSumo is the exact same thing, but it's free. So I tend to prefer that. This allows you to put in a keyword, for example, affiliate marketing, and it's going to bring back all the influencers in affiliate marketing. So if I put that keyword in there, it would show me Missy Ward, Sean Collins, Zach Johnson, John Chow. It would show me all those names. Oh, and maybe Ashley Coombe. Probably not yet. But it would bring back the influencers. It would show what kind of things they are writing and what kind of things are popular with their audience. So it's going to show what content is resonating with their audience. You can see they have a huge long list of tools within there where you find these influencers, you can analyze them, you can export it, all kinds of stuff. You can focus on which types of platforms, which of the social platforms are really working for those influencers, which will be likely to work for you. These image tools, Canva and PicMonkey, are similar. I discovered Canva before PicMonkey, so it already owned my heart, but PicMonkey I hear is amazing. It's $4.99 a month. I combine my membership to Dollar Photo Club, which is $10 a month for 10 photos. I alter those images in Canva and or PicMonkey, and I can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. Ashley Rader, who's sitting in here, owns Blog Genesis, and she spent a couple hours one day pulling pictures off of Dollar Photo Club, writing her cute little sayings on them, and then putting her logo on them. And all of a sudden she had all these branded images for her blog. This took her a couple hours, and she had branded images for the next few months. The organizational tools that I love, Boomerang for Gmail. If I get an email on Friday afternoon from my kids' teachers saying this is the homework for next week, I feel like saying, don't send me homework-related emails on Friday. It's okay because I have Boomerang, so I can set it to be resent to me on Monday morning or Monday afternoon when I want that. When I send out an email to Ashley saying, Canva's really cool, try it instead of PicMonkey, but I send that at 2 a.m., and I want it to go to her at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, I can do that. Then I can send myself a reminder. If she hasn't answered in 2 days, it'll send me an email saying, follow up with Ashley, make sure she tried Canva. Filters, you guys are going to hear about in tons of different things, so I'm going to skip that. I filter all my emails to skip my inbox and go directly into folders so that my email inbox is not getting overwhelming. OptinMonster, amazing. It has exit intent. This is a way for you to collect email addresses, but it won't be an annoying pop-up. It won't pop up until somebody's trying to leave your website, and then you offer a giveaway, you get their email. I'm really flying now. QuickSprout. Go to quicksprout.com. Put in your URL, put in 3 URLs of your competitors, and you are going to automatically see of their content which is resonating the most with their audience, which of their blog posts got shared the most on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Google+, and total. If those titles are working well for them, it's a good idea for you to try them with your audience. Shareist, which I love. Guys, I have a holy guacamole slide in here because Shareist does so much. So I'm going to fly through, try to show you a couple things. After Vinny O'Hare is doing a table talk, and afterwards I'm going to do an actual Shareist walkthrough. But Shareist is the most amazing thing ever. You can set up all of the blogs of influencers that you love. So I would put social media related blogs over here. Every day it's going to pull in their last 30 days of content. So I can sort that by an RSS feed. If I want to make a curated topic post on what happened this last week in Facebook, I click on a bunch of those articles, say add to page. I instantly have a blog post or newsletter that is showing the opinions of the influencers in the social media arena. This is what it looks like here. If I want to share or create a blog post out of just one of the articles, I can do that, or I can select several of them. I'm going to fly through this really fast. Okay, memorize everything I'm saying from here on out. After I've added a lot of stuff to my inbox and I've collected all of that research and I can put them on blog posts and share them to social media, it's going to begin to give me content recommendations that are trending in my area and are related to the stuff I'm adding to my inbox. So I don't have to find content anymore to share. It's going to bring it to me. In addition to that, I can go ahead and go back to those Prosperent products. I can search them right within Shareist. So if I'm writing an article about Christian Louboutin shoes, which obviously we all need to write articles about those because they cost $3,000 and we need to earn some money before we can buy them. Then we can search that right inside Shareist, add those to our inbox so they go into a blog post, or we can share them out to social media. This is going to give us an affiliate link so we're getting the commission on those items. To increase engagement, I use quotes, cheesy quotes all the time on my social media, so I can search those quotes right here inside Shareist using the Bing image search. I can look for a shopping quote, immediately add that into a blog post, into a newsletter, or share it out onto social media. Once I have all these items added to my inbox, remember it's bringing content recommendations in, I can quickly select each of these little boxes and I can quickly share them out to my social media at times that I've pre-chosen, or I can do the quick share shuffle. I joke about we have a quick share shuffle dance. It's like the truffle shuffle, if you guys remember that from a movie. The quick share shuffle involves collecting all of these quote images, products, and articles that you want to share. You select them all, you share them out, and then they're shuffled. I'm going to fly through here really fast. You can create something from your most popular items from the week, make it into a blog post or newsletter just by selecting and say add to page. And they will go onto a page that you can turn into a blog post or newsletter. Okay, so if you guys want to come to that walkthrough, you can later, but I am getting the time card. These are cool things that inside Shareist you can do with the images. That's how you divide up by projects. See, it says, holy guacamole, Shareist does so much. So that's as far as I'm going to get. But pretend like I'm already done and you guys are just going to ask questions, and I'll just, click, and you can see other stuff that I wanted to bring up, which is the analytics inside your social media platforms. So you guys will get these slides. Oh, I really love Evernote. Okay. That's it. Yes, sir? You get these slides. They're actually already up on SlideShare, so you get them immediately. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them. If you guys have any right now, I can answer for a few minutes too, I think.
You just went over a lot of different tools.
Uh-huh.
If you had to pick your top 3, you just can't really.
Okay, obviously Shareist is going to be my top number 1. I use that on a daily basis. Oh, the question was if I had to pick my top 3 out of these. Did anybody count how many I actually shared? It was more like 45, not 30. But my top number 1 would be Shareist because I just can't live without it. Top number 2 is Prosperent because of the way it pulls in the data. I don't have to go apply for all of those affiliate programs. It just pulls it in, and I can pull that in through Shareist. The next one would be Evernote. I do everything that's not online inside Evernote. I keep track of every single thing in Evernote. Any other questions? I'm so impressed about how you guys kept up with me that fast. If you have questions, ask me afterwards. Thank you.